What's going on? What's going on? We back again with the Snipes Show. Special guest. We got Miss Jourdin in the building.
Hey,
Miss Wiggins, however you want to slice it. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just, working, teaching. That's really it,
I do feel another day, another dollar.
Okay.
Now, how's teaching going right now in 2025?
Oh, it's a hassle.
It's a hassle?
It's a hassle. But I mean, it's cool though. Like, it really just depends on the day. With these kids, depend on the day. Honestly, and truly.
They be having their off and on days.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, they do.
Yeah, I can feel it.
I just be trying to stay out the way.
Yeah.
That's it, that's all.
Cause they got energy at 7 in the morning.
Hello?
I remember them days.
Oh my God.
Energy at 7 in the morning.
Literally, they be getting it cracking at 7 in the morning. And I just be like, please.
Glee.
Give me a minute.
What age group do you work with right now?
So I work with 14 to 18.
Oh, so you with the high school, yeah. You with the big, oh yeah. They be in there bucking, they be fighting?
They do, actually.
At 7 in the morning?
At 7 in the morning, they don't care.
It's never that serious to beef at 7. Did you eat breakfast yet?
No, baby. They fresh off the bus.
Ain't no way.
No, they're not playing. They be so serious. They do not care, baby. At all.
You said 14 to 18. So think back when we was in high school. What would you say would be like some differences and similarities that you seen though, being up there with them?
I would say probably some similarities. We can start with similarities first. So similarities, the skipping class.
Okay,
even though me personally, I didn't skip class, but I didn't skip class. But as far as like little stuff like that, like skipping class or leaving the school, coming back to school, going to get food, coming back, like little stuff like that. But a whole bunch of the like differences, it's been definitely the not wanting to go to class at all.
Oh.
Or not being scared to get your mama called.
Oh.
They got that bad.
Mama.
Please don't call my mama. But now it's kind of like, I don't care. Like, call my mama. I don't care. Da, da, da.
Crash out.
They don't give a damn. Oh,
Crash out.
I can cuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't give a damn. They really don't. I just be like, what? You couldn't have called. And then if you threaten them like not to be able to graduate, nothing like that, they don't care. They like.
Oh, they just there so they don't get fined.
Yeah, they don't care about that. Like, back in the day, they used to tell us, oh, you're not gonna graduate.
Oh, she got serious.
Serious. What do you mean?
Got serious.
Because it was so embarrassing not to graduate with your class. Yeah. Now they do not care about.
They get held back. I thought there was no child left behind.
Baby, leave them behind.
Oh.
They be leaving them behind. And I'd be
terrible.
Like, Jesus Christ, y'all don't care about graduating.
Oh, they on that. But like. Do they still use the books and everything like the same thing? They all online with it?
It's all online, baby. They don't even have to. I ain't seen a textbook in I don't know how long.
For real? Oh wow.
They got nothing but laptops. So if you forget your laptop,
they be trying to play that card?
Yes. Or they'll forget their charger.
So what happens if you don't got your laptop?
Nothing. You just don't do your work.
For the whole day?
Basically.
Oh, that's sweet. What?
Yeah, basically. I mean, sometimes you'll have a teacher. Sometimes you'll have a teacher that, what is it called? They'll have printed worksheets.
Ooh.
Sometimes. But for the most part, it's online. Like you doing, like how we did in college, discussion posts. But it's an online class. But they don't got online classes. They just make their stuff online.
Gosh, Lee, that's different.
It's way different. But we had to get it out the mud. You bringing them textbooks with you.
Oh, can they cheat like that though? Or is cheating over? Are they still cheat? Oh,
yes.
let's turn.
Yeah.
You should not be failing if it's online.
Baby,
for sure.
they still find a way to do it.
I'll stand on that. You can't fail if you're online unless you really just don't do it.
Yeah, unless you got it, because they know, like they teachers know about like the lockdown browsers. So how we had in college.
Oh, that wasn't hip at first.
They didn't have it at first.
Whoever graduated in the last few years, y'all was getting off. Y'all was getting off.
Getting off, literally. And it's really not that hard. Like, it's like, if I had this all the way back then, you couldn't have told me, no, I would have been valedictorian.
What you saying?
Are you crazy?
And I heard the ACT different too now though.
It is, it's online.
It's online?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's online.
Cause I knew you could do it in sections. Now, remember we had to take the whole thing.
Yeah.
But now you can do it in sections and get your best. Man, that junk cheating.
Yeah, they definitely. It's online too, though. But it do give you a lockdown browser, so you can't pull up tabs or none of that.
Did they just find like? Was there a little gray area in that for a few years, or it's always been a lockdown?
Cause you know, when I graduated, it wasn't a lockdown process. It was on paper.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess it was in like the last couple of years is when they decided to start doing it online. They even do their end of course tests online. I said, no, baby, we had to
write answers
print
and
it
shit.
out. Yes.
Niggas was getting judged for their handwriting.
Literally, like I can't read this. Start over.
What you said? Start over.
Like what? Be having to ask, can I just type it? No, baby.
Nah, that's their only option.
No, that's their only option, unfortunately.
That's turned though.
Yeah.
That is turned.
But you can definitely tell the difference in our generation and their, even though we the same generation, but like.
We the beginning of Gen Z though.
Yeah.
This is real Gen Z.
This is real,
This is the real Gen Z.
Like we're damn near almost millennials.
Come on, we went to school with them.
Yeah, so, but they're different. Like
real Gen Z.
They all like don't want to go to college. They don't want to go pursue nothing. I'm gonna say a 9% of them, like a nice percent of them, want to go to college. But the other majority,
what they trying to get into?
Nothing.
Oh,
that's the problem. I'm like, you don't want to go to trade school. You don't want to. Nah,
but these kids be having money though. Like these ain't no regular schmegular little niggas.
Give or take.
Yeah.
I mean, they can be having a little bit of bread, but you don't have no serious bread.
Yeah.
Like you still riding the bus to school.
Yeah.
You still living with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
I can see.
They still kids though, but
you're right. I can see if you was getting money like that. Then I can understand why you would feel like you don't need school.
Yeah.
But baby, you need school. You're not comprehending.
Yeah.
That's
important. Shit, a lot of them, the plan is to stay with moms forever. Shit.
No.
That'd be the plan.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause then where's your independence gonna come in?
It's independence in the basement.
Absolutely not.
Independence in the basement.
No, because then you got the same kids that they feel like, oh, you can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. But how you grown? What makes you grown?
Yeah.
Oh, I pay my own phone bill. What, $50?
Ooh, not you out there head with the 50.
I'm just saying, how much is your phone bill?
Not nothing.
Not nothing. And even to then, you still not paying rent, lights, water.
Nah. I feel like in high school, they did not prepare us for that.
They did not.
They just was like teaching this bullshit that we didn't really need, and then just threw us on the real world. Like, there you go.
There you go. No, for sure. Literally, like, I don't know, but I think we understood that was coming. You know what I'm saying?
They oblivious.
These kids nowadays don't.
Oblivious to the fact.
Yeah, they genuinely don't understand that, like, that's gonna happen, and you need to know.
It is gonna happen.
Because like all of them want to be entrepreneurs. I'm like, so who's gonna be the employees?
And that's what I've been thinking about too. Because I've been hearing everybody want to be the boss, but it's like, because it's getting to a point everybody doing the same things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, literally everybody's doing the same thing. All the girls want to be lash techs and estheticians, nail techs. I'm like, all right, that's cool now, but who gonna fix your teeth when it's broke?
Hello.
Who gonna take your blood pressure?
Because them jobs is always gonna be needed though. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all gotta go and do that, but that shouldn't be your end goal. Like,
it's more options for sure.
Yeah, and then even for the dudes, like, you want to go into, I don't even know what the dudes we want to do nowadays.
Sports, or they trying to trap
you know what I'm saying?
There's so
sports
many things.
or be in the streets. But my thing is, when you break your leg, where you gonna go? Your homeboy can't fix it.
Yeah.
That's really the T. That's really the T. Or like even a simpler job, like your toilet clogged up. Who gonna fix it?
Yeah, the plumbers. Did you see that thing they was talking about? Like, it's gonna be like what, 500,000 plumber jobs by 2030? That's
insane.
You really would be setting the market for like whatever you wanted to get paid at that point.
Exactly.
They gotta do it.
Yeah. Same with electricians too.
Gotta pay. Gotta have electricity in here.
You gotta have electricity. And now electricians is probably charging out the ass.
For sure. 100 an hour. What?
Literally, immediately 100 an hour.
Come on, I'm booked up till May.
Exactly.
I wonder how it got to that point though. Did these just become like the uncool jobs?
Yes, it's an uncool job for sure. Because now you can make so much money being Castanet. No tea, no shade.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You making real bread by posting on the internet.
Yeah. People weren't expecting that one.
People wasn't expecting that. But my thing is, at the end of the day, if the internet crashed, what are you going to do? How are you going to be able to feed yourself? And God forbid you got kids.
You think the internet could crash though?
I hope it does.
You hope it does?
I hope it does.
What
At least,
would
like, give me a
happen if-
smooth 6 months.
What would happen though if the internet crashed though? Like, what you think happens?
It will be total anarchy.
For sure, it's getting flipped. For sure.
It's gonna be total anarchy, but I feel like it would be beautiful at the same time.
How long would it take to get beautiful? Cause if the internet down, that means the stock market down there down too.
No, for sure.
Which means it's.
Well, I'm gonna say, let's say social media, not the internet. Like, we'll still have the internet.
Okay.
Like, you can still use Google and like stuff like that, the World Wide Web, but you can't go on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
The W2s. Now, if those got shut down,
Like,
it'll
give like a
still
smooth
it'll
year.
be chaos.
It'll be chaos for
A
sure.
lot of people use that for the news though. Like, I feel like our generation, that's damn near our news.
It is, but
Like,
now you gotta
you know
go back to the rich.
Yeah.
Go back
Yeah.
to News Channel 5.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I mean, that's what we had growing up. We didn't have TikTok.
For sure.
Your
Nah,
mama
for
had the
sure.
news on in the morning, getting ready for school.
For sure, morning and nighttime.
Yeah, and you find out about that tornado supposed to be happening
That would
later.
be so ugly. Ain't no fast forwarding, no back.
Nothing.
I'm just watching it.
Nothing.
No social media.
That's it. We need that. That's what these kids need.
Now, okay, now with the kids for sure, because I feel like they just got jumped straight into it. Like, we had to get like ushered into this shit. Like, we had steps. It was MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, Snap. Like, we seen all this shit coming. So like Kick, you know, they don't even know about Kick.
They don't even know about Kick.
The real Kick,
baby, Kick was legendary.
Come on, with them to be honest.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Know about it.
Those were the days. Need that back bad.
You know what I'm saying? We had them stages, you know what I'm saying? They just going straight to this top of the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we didn't even really know what designer was too.
Literally.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We was fresh in Ed Hardy.
Exactly.
Before it was like the new Ed Hardy shit they got now. Like the original, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
the original True Religion, and you know what I'm saying? Our designer was Polo. And Eric Crombie and Aeropostale.
Come on.
If you had that with some Nikes, okay?
The shit we could buy.
Literally. And if you had some Jordans, you definitely had money on.
That's what I'm saying. These new niggas rich though. These high schools with Balenciagas.
They got the Balenciaga sneaks, the bendable sneaks.
She said them jump fake. Fake ass boat. Ain't no way you try to flex that hard, you gonna wear some fake boats.
Baby, they don't care. They don't care. Like, I seen one dude at my school, he had on a, what is it called? He had on a watch, but I asked him, I was like, where is your hoodie from? Because I like your hoodie or whatever. And he was like, oh, it's from Shein. And then my coworker was like, I wonder where he got his watch from. I said, probably from Shein. But it looked like an design. It looked like an AP, or it looked like a.
Oh my God, you did not just say, because I seen that on TikTok.
Yes.
Everybody been saying they getting them fake APs from Shein, and they talking about they real.
Baby, I don't know.
It looked
real nice.
Ooh,
not gonna hold you.
That shit getting off like that.
I'm not gonna hold you, but it looked real nice.
No.
But baby, it gave. I'm like, there's no way that you paid.
And that's what everybody been saying. So it looked.
It looked nice. I'm not gonna hold you. It looked real cool, like. But I knew for a fact.
This don't match your lifestyle.
I knew for a fact.
This don't match your lifestyle.
Because there's no way that you have an AP on your wrist.
Yeah.
And you attend my high school.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, he's a student?
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
I told you, these little niggas scam.
They do.
They are scammers.
They are scammers. Or their parents are scammers. Or somebody in their family is scamming. Because they do be nice. Don't get me wrong. They do be nice sometimes. Sometimes. But it's like, it's okay, babe.
Nah, these little niggas scamming though. They know exactly how to get off.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's really what it is. But we were in a generation where we had role models. Like, we grew up with OMG girls, Mindless Behavior, Diggy Simmons. But they don't have that. They looking up to Lil Baby and NBA Youngboy. They looking up to grown niggas.
They went too fast. That's what I'm saying. We had a process. We got like walk through it. You know, we had training wheels.
Yes, we had training wheels.
They went straight. You know.
Yeah.
Cause there's no way.
There's no.
I should be listening to the same rapper a 5th grader listening to.
Oh, for sure, Ski.
You know what I'm saying? He know exactly what he talking about too.
Literally.
He telling me.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is scary. Are you not scared for your life?
I be looking at it like that and I be like, dang, these little niggas advanced as hell.
They really are.
But it's like they advancing the wrong shit.
Yeah.
You know
because these be the same kids who don't comprehend. Like you give them a book, they can't tell you what they just read.
But they can recite the whole song backwards damn near.
Song and can tell you
and
what.
And dance while they doing it.
Yes. Literally. And I'm like, I understand, but I don't understand. Because who is going to do these jobs if you cannot read? And I ain't talking about like, you can read because you can read a little bit. But I mean, are you able to read a passage, a paragraph, half a book, and answer them questions, be able to tell me what you just read? You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think them doing all that on the computers is gonna mess it up.
It's gonna mess it up. It's already messing them up.
But I mean, everything kind of is on computers, but still, you gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, flip up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's a lot of that action. You need that action. Like you need to get it out the mud.
And get a little pencil, write it down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Remember the
cramping. You need
what
that.
You said, that pain.
Yeah.
You can't remember what that pain. Come on.
Literally.
Hey.
Like we didn't have that until we got to college.
Facts, and they barely wanted to get to us.
And barely wanted to get like.
That is crazy. That they are all online.
Yes, but you gotta think like once you get to higher levels, the shit is on paper. Like once you get like if you go into a government job, the shit is not on computers. You gotta get the hard files.
For sure.
And go and get them hoes. You can't. Ain't no computer for that.
So they setting them up for failure again.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they get right, they're gonna have to handwrite janky.
Yeah.
Ain't wrote shit since kindergarten.
Yeah. Terrible. And then on top of that, they're not teaching none of the like fundamental stuff like cursive, how to read cursive, how to write cursive.
Yeah.
But what is the Constitution in? Cursive.
Don't even know what they read.
They don't even know what they reading.
That's deep.
That's crazy.
That's deep. That's a take.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
And it's so like
you said they not teaching cursive.
They're not teaching cursive.
Ooh.
Kids don't know how to write in cursive or know how to read it in cursive.
Ooh.
I learned how to write cursive in 2nd grade.
For sure, that was mandatory.
It was mandatory. You had to.
That was pretty much
Like you literally had to. And it's like now, I mean, I know how to write my name in cursive, but I can still read it. Like I can tell you what the words are.
Yeah, and do your signature for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't just sitting around writing like Thomas Jefferson.
Passage, and I'm not doing all that. But like, if you wrote a passage, I would be able to read it type shit.
Facts. I hate when people trying to do that, write stuff in cursive.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, and it's like now the kids ain't gonna be able to do that.
Nah.
And this is our future.
They gonna know how to read that type.
On me.
They gonna know how to read that.
They gonna put it in ChatGPT.
Nah, they gonna do the type.
Type cursive on me.
That would be crazy. That'll piss me off.
Bad. Because what do you mean?
That'll piss me off. I was a teacher. I said,
exactly. Because what are you talking about?
And they typed it. I'll be like resourceful though. You did use your resources.
Literally.
Damn, they gotta get a little nigga C.
Okay.
Just cause you thought about it.
Baby. And then what be killing me is like, if I'm reading one of my kids' work, right? Mm-hmm. And I know the kid. This was like when I'm at other schools. But I was reading one of my kids' work and I was like, you don't even talk like this. I said, you use ChatGPT? They was like, no, I didn't. I'm like, man. Yeah, you did, because you don't even talk like this. Is not even your everyday vocabulary. So
I remember a teacher told me that once. So you can for real tell.
Yes, I swear to God.
I remember a teacher told me that shit.
I swear to God, like you can tell. And then if you like, I don't know what the word was. It was some word in there that clearly they didn't. I was like, okay, so what does this word mean? I don't know, but you wrote it.
No. Not they said I don't know. They supposed to make up some shit. You can't say I don't know.
But my thing is, it wasn't even a hard word. It had to be like a word like circumstance or like perseverance or something. You know what I'm saying? Not a hard word, but like it would be a hard word to you if you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, on me.
So I'm like, okay, so what does the word mean? They're like, I don't know. But you wrote it. These your words, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, even if we was cheating back in the day, we know how to paraphrase.
On me.
They don't know how to paraphrase.
They going verbatim.
They going verbatim. Ooh. They doing the whole passage.
You know, you gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Put your own words in there. No, baby, they not teaching paraphrasing. They're not teaching that.
You put it down, I'm gonna put it down.
Exactly.
You pass, I pass.
Hello,
you
and
got
not
a
even
92,
that.
I got a 92. You know, it gotta be 92, 86. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, like, come on, be for real. At least we both passed, but we ain't got the same grade.
We both passed. Come on, that's all it is.
No, baby, they using the whole. When I say the whole passage, they gonna highlight the whole passage and copy and paste it.
So you got that little, you know, that little website teachers was using to see if you was copy and pasting stuff. Y'all be using that for real?
Yes.
So that shit was real?
Yes, it was real.
I always thought that shit was like a threat.
Yes,
like,
it's
teacher
real.
Like, I'm gonna put it through that thing to see if you could plagiarize.
Yeah.
So that shit real?
It's real. On me, it's real.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and they doing it now in college too. Yes, I seen a TikTok the other day. This lady was like that she found out that her kids was cheating because she put like answer in bananas or something like that. And so, but you wouldn't have known unless you copied and pasted and put it into AI. So when they put it back, when they copied and pasted from AI and put it back, all of their answers had something to do with bananas, even though it had nothing to do with the passage. But she put it in like an invisible ink or something like that. But basically, if you wasn't cheating, you would know. Or if you was to proofread, they don't proofread either.
They just go.
They just, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And I'm like, that is crazy how the kids nowadays do not paraphrase. They don't proofread. They don't do none of that.
Cheat, you can't be dumb and cheat though.
Yeah, they don't know how to cheat properly.
You gotta have some kind of strategy.
They don't have no strategy. They don't think about it because they feel like it should be easy. It should be given to them, spoon fed to them. Actually,
it must be nice.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll be real with you though. I feel like all this shit come from because niggas don't get bullied no more. Probably.
Shame and embarrassment is not in the game no more.
I ain't gonna hold you. That really built character.
Yes.
Cause it let you know where you was in life. You had to build your way up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Not everybody's at the top.
And it's like they get bullied for the wrong stuff. Like now people did get bullied back in the day for what you had on, what you was wearing. But now, back then you got bullied if you were stupid.
For sure.
Like, bro, you don't want to pass. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make a B, an A in the class. Yeah. You stupid. You want to be stupid your whole life? Like, that's crazy.
Facts.
But now you get bullied for being smart.
Ooh.
Now that's crazy.
Them the ones you're supposed to be friends with.
No, you get bullied for being smart because nobody wants to be the smart kid in class. Nobody wants to be the cool, you know what I'm saying, smart dude. No, and it's half the time it's our kids, like the ones that look like us. And I just be so heartbroken because it's like,
they want to be cool.
Yeah, they want to be cool, but you want to be cool and stupid.
Class clown type shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, my thing is you can be both. Like, why can't you be a class clown with an A?
Facts.
Like, you still getting your work done, but you just happen to be a funny nigga.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to do that. They want to be, they don't want to.
Just acting a fool.
They think being smart is like weird. Like,
so what you in school for?
Literally, I'm like.
But maybe that's why they don't want to be in school, because it's like, shit.
And then it's like the girls crazy. Cool with it too, though. That's another thing.
What you mean?
The girls is cool with them being not smart. Like, if you unintelligent or you just a dude who just look good and you play basketball, then you cool. But if you fail in class, they don't care. No, baby, we used to help our niggas back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because I don't want no stupid man.
What you say? Shout out
I don't want no stupid man, baby. I'm finna help you. This is how this go. This is what you.
Oh, they let them fail. Ooh.
Because they probably failing too.
It's a cold world.
They probably failing too. I can't even hold you.
But my thing is, if them motherfuckers fail, there's too many motherfuckers outside. Too many kids outside for all these failing. Because it wasn't no outside. You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
back in the day, you failing.
It wasn't no outside. What? And I feel like they're so like, they want to be grown.
They do, with none of the grown responsibilities.
None of the grown responsibilities. They want to do what we're doing.
This shit ghetto. This shit gets her.
They don't even know. They don't even know the half.
They think this shit the club and shit.
Yes.
The club ghetto. Hey, young niggas, the club is ghetto. It ain't what you think.
The club is ghetto.
Wait till them shots is $50.
Hello?
Cost $50 to get in the club on Tuesday.
Jesus Christ. Literally.
Cause Carisha there. 210.
210. It's insane.
I'm telling you.
But they can't wait to grow up. Like, it's literally like, oh, I have to look like this, because they don't have no role models. Their role models is Jada Waiter and Ari. No tea, no shade, because I love y'all girls. But that's their role models. And for the dudes, it's like NBA YoungBoy, Lil Baby, Drake, Future. Like, come on, be for real. Or the other little rappers that's in between, because I don't listen to them. But baby, no, just be a kid. I promise you, it's okay to be a kid. You don't have to look like you're 25 and you're 15.
Facts. That is crazy too.
But they want to be. So y'all are going to look 40
Shit,
by the time you hit 25.
They so sped up. I don't know if they had to grow up fast or what, but they sped up than a motherfucker.
I feel like they did have to grow up fast because our generation is who raising them.
What you mean? Hold up. Wait a minute.
Our generation is who's raising them. Like, I'm going to say, their parents is in their early 30s, mid 30s.
Are you talking about like the high schoolers and shit right now? Okay. Who that? Shit, that's then the millennials. Shit.
The millennials.
The niggas we went to school with.
Yes, like I feel like the oldest person, as far as like their parents, is probably like 40.
40s, and that's millennial.
Yeah. So like millennials is raising them, but they also still trying to be in the club.
What you say? Cause the millennials was in the club.
Baby, they had a time.
2000s,
that's when I wanted to be in the club.
Come on, now we see real. This shit looks spectacular. Baby, water falling down, niggas dancing and shit.
Baby, no section. Stand your ass up.
What? Turned in that joint.
You're dancing or you getting out.
Man, okay. Nowadays they just excited to see niggas smoking and shit. Nah,
baby, no, I don't want that. Bring that back.
Niggas was crunk dancing.
I be wanting to dance in the club so bad. I mean, like full blown choreography.
Come on.
Do you hear me?
Niggas was in the club.
But now you get looked at weird for that. That's so weird to me. Like
dance on me, shit. Yeah, cause everybody like, damn, they having a good time. Weird ass nigga.
Exactly, but no, and it be getting on my nerves when it be the girls in the sections and they all just
sitting doing that shit. Oh, me, what you said? No one know when they talk to him, but then be want someone to talk to him.
Girl, get your ass up. Please get up.
And that's why I can't do. There's so much politics that be going on in the clubs. They be politicking all them sections.
Oh my gosh. They need to throw out section culture. Throw it out, please. Yeah. Please throw it out. At least give me like 6 months.
Yeah. Everybody on the floors. Everybody
on the floor, stand up. There is no sections. You can't sit down. Unless you're sitting at the bar. But you can't sit down. Stand up.
Did they have sections in the 2000s? Because niggas was dancing for sure.
I feel like they did have sections, but it was like, it wasn't mandatory and the sections was free. Like if you wanted to sit down, you sit down. Come on,
because I don't remember, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, baby, who's finna pay $300 to sit down?
300 shit.
And then now you gotta buy a bottle. Where that $300 go to?
What you said? What that 300 go to?
Like, is it just for me to sit down?
Facts.
Like, I'm confused.
This must be great leather.
Hello?
On this seat.
Because they already know niggas is lazy and they know niggas want to sit down. They know that niggas want to come to the club and sit down. Why? You can sit down at home on your couch.
What you said.
Get your ass up and stand up and do something. But on the contrary, I do like sitting down.
Hello.
Especially because I'm a heels girly, so I like sitting down. But don't get it twisted. I'm going to get up and turn up too.
Yeah. But like also the thing too though, like you remember Limelight out here?
Yes.
Did you go to Limelight?
No.
You ain't ever make it to the Lizzle?
No, I did not.
I made it to the Lizzle. I was 21 when they shut it down. I was like the last young nigga in that joint. That was like I got a little taste of how them niggas was turned down, you know what I'm saying? I got a little taste of it.
See, no, I've never been to Limelight.
The Lizzle. But see, I feel like that's another thing with them clubs too, cause like I told me personally, I don't go to too many black clubs no more. Unless it's highly secured. My car have been broken in too many times.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't get jiggy to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I went home and it was raining and I had to bust the window, I was like...
Over it. Yeah.
Over it.
Literally.
Can't do it no more.
I feel you.
I'll take my ass to Broadway and get white girl wasted.
Yeah, as you should.
For $35. I took about 10 shots. Man, okay.
Literally. And I just feel like that's that's what's wrong with our culture right now, is because why are you charging all of this for a good time?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like I don't feel like you trying to make a profit. I get it. I understand.
I do get making money on. I can't be mad.
But why do you have to charge out the wazoo for the shit? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because downtown we ain't got to do that.
Nah, not at all.
They don't have to do that. Why? Because motherfuckers is gonna come regardless. That's really what it is. And even down to the black clubs nowadays, y'all already have, you know what I'm saying, what is it called? The rapport with people.
Facts.
So it's like, you don't have to continue to charge out the wazoo. You feel me? For everything. Like, we charging for everything. You damn near charging napkins. For Sprite, water.
You can charge for napkins.
Ice.
Hello. Like 25 cents per cube.
Hello? Like, on a good day, you know what I'm saying, everything, by the time you get in there, you spending $50, $60 before you even get to sit down. That parking. And I
feel like that part of the culture, that shit came from Atlanta.
Of course.
Atlanta, I'm blaming y'all niggas. Y'all trapped out this shit. Y'all trapped this club scene out.
Everybody wants to be Atlanta.
Hello.
Everybody wants to be Houston.
Hello.
And it's like, baby, we're in Nashville.
Hello.
It's not necessary.
Throw on some country boots and let's have a good time.
Hello, please. Please, can we just relax on that? Like,
golly,
and I get you gotta pay rent because y'all, we not owning the buildings.
Yeah.
Let's just keep 100 100. Keep a spade a spade. Now, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Talk about it.
But you're not owning the buildings. You're not owning the land that your business is sitting on.
And that's how they gentrify. Yeah, they raise that tax.
That's why they're kicking us out, and they get to do whatever they want to do because you're not owning it. Mm-hmm. And that's why you got to charge out the wazoo for us in order to pay your lights and your water and your employees.
It's rented. Glee.
Like, relax. It's really not that serious, babes.
Glee. Nah, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying.
Just for our community to come in and tear that shit up.
Quick too, fighting and shooting. That's yeah. But see, and being in Nashville, that's what I learned on the musical side of things. Mm-hmm. Like, I see why country music goes so far where rap can have a market cap, because with country, like say it's a tour, you know what I'm saying? That artist don't gotta worry about security and all that other shit. That's an expense. Like, yeah, they got security, but they probably paying 5 bands. Whether in hip hop rap, you paying about 50. You know what I'm saying? Like quadrupling, tripling that shit. You know what I mean?
Because they feel like black people are a liability.
Shit, I can't lie, niggas slick. They be acting like it. They be acting like they ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
On me.
But I feel like that's all subjective. It's all in your perspective.
Yeah, what you mean?
Like, we've all been taught like it's like crabs in a barrel.
Yeah, the mentality.
Yeah, and then it's like it goes into jealous and envy, but all of it stems from racism. All of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I posted something on my story earlier about like a lot of people don't realize that like even your mentality, how you think about shit, how you go about shit in your everyday life stems from racism. It's literally because they told you to do that. Subconsciously, not because they like
the programming of it.
Yeah, it's literally programming.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Even from a jit, like
for sure.
From kindergarten.
And it's worse.
It's worse because we all grew up pretty much in public schools. We weren't homeschooled.
Hello.
They not teaching you you know what I'm saying, your history. Mm-hmm. They teaching you that you were in bondage. Mm-hmm. They teaching you that you were less than. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna feel less than. Mm-hmm. But you ain't gonna let another nigga tell you that you less than.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where the conflict come in, cause it's like, well, at least I got a Marys and this nigga only got Old Navy jeans. Why does it fucking matter? You don't own neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like, and I think our community don't understand that. Like, y'all, we be so focused on the brands, or finessing our community.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause only a few people done seen the tricks, the smoke and mirrors, you know what I'm saying? And the ones who do, they don't tell everybody else like, hey, it's really smoke and mirrors, y'all. Cause they benefited off of the smoke and mirrors at that point. Yeah. Cause they not gonna let you see the shit and you not, you know what I'm saying, and you not with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But even to then, like, cause I don't have a problem telling people the real. Like, I'm gonna let you know that this shit is really not what you think it is. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to believe the shit. Go fact check it. And don't think you can go to Google. Don't go to Google.
Nah,
like, you need to go and actually fact check it. Read a book. And that's another thing. Niggas don't want to read. Even our generation, we not reading.
What's that shit? Audio book.
Hello? Listen to this shit. Even there too. Like,
yeah.
But you got to actually want to go and get it. You got to actually want to find it and actually listen to it. But people don't want to do that. Ignorance is bliss.
For sure. It's cheap too.
It's cheap too.
Cheap and lazy.
Like, it's so easy to be content because you know how angry a motherfucker would be to know the real. Like, I be so angry, I be so pissed off, and people like, why you don't blah blah blah? Because if you knew the real, you would understand. I don't want to be next to y'all. Yeah. I don't want to assimilate with y'all. I don't want to ha kiki because this shit ain't funny. They've never been funny.
Yeah. It's just all a mask, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, us niggas, they just want to turn up and live day by day. They don't really care about the fact that you ain't gonna never get to where you want to go as fast as you want to, unless they say you can.
Yeah. It's a bigger picture thing.
No, for sure.
Until we see that bigger picture, it's all gonna be the same.
No, for sure, deadass.
It's all gonna be the same. But another episode of Snipe. We're gonna get it back on here, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it back on here. You know what I'm saying? Jourdin, appreciate you stopping by.
Of course,
Snipe
anytime.
Show.
I'll definitely be back. This was fun.
Hey, appreciate you. Till next time, y'all. We gone.